Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. And with that being said, I hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are out there in the world. So in the last couple days, we have been witnessing a lot of altcoins having some tremendous moves in the market. Obviously, one of the most notable is HBAR. We go to the 24-hour span, we are starting to see a lot of altcoins breaking out right now. HBAR is still sitting at about roughly 10.5 cents, up about 32% on the 7-day span. It is pulling back a little bit, but that is what happens in the overall market. But on the 7-day span, we could see altcoins going pretty crazy, up double-digit figures, and even some up over 100%. And this is in the top 100, mind you. So if we go outside of the top 100, there's a lot more to be looking into that are up significantly. But beyond that, right, most of the market right now ranging a little bit, while Bitcoin is also ranging, which is also allowing for a lot of Bitcoin pairs to break out. And that's what's allowing a lot of these altcoins to have tremendous moves. Because like I said in the past, as Bitcoin ranges and as Bitcoin dominance drops, altcoins will start to break out. And the same goes with Bitcoin going up in price while Bitcoin dominance is also dropping. But remember how early we still are. Bitcoin has not broken a new all-time high. When we look at XRP, everyone is talking a little bit about how XRP hasn't done anything. XRP is not moving. And one thing that I want to say is the fact that there's a lot of people that will talk down on XRP that are barely invested in it. If you go back to 2020, where the first lawsuit against Ripple came out, it was a guy who bought, I think, like $50 worth of XRP, and he lost all of his money because of the lawsuit. Like, think about how crazy that is. That's emotional investing. There are whales right now that are holding hundreds of thousands of dollars of XRP and even millions of dollars worth of XRP. And they are not complaining. In fact, I just saw this post come up on my timeline. Dr. Profit Crypto, next shining bull is XRP, bought 500,000 recently. See you in 30 to 60 days. Now, is 30 to 60 days a fair time frame on this? We don't know, right? I always hate putting time frames on anything. But I do believe that XRP is about to have a significant move in the market. We're going to address why. But look at a lot of these comments, right? This is another reason why a lot of people will get completely sidetracked when it comes to XRP, right? We have who is using XRP. I think this will be one of the first to disappear from top 10 this bull cycle. We have why XRP. What's the use case? We have more details, please. Let's get it. Some of these aren't too bad, but a lot of people are also saying like, oh, XRP is not going to do much. XRP is not gonna do anything. Like, think about all of the negative sentiment around XRP right now. Like, there's barely anyone that is bullish on XRP. I see the comments all the time, even when I make an XRP video. Guys, understand the point in this cycle that you are at. XRP will perform. XRP will do very good. The reason why is because of the rotation. But beyond that, all of the work put in and also the overall charts. When we go over here, I said, remember, if you think that you are too bullish right now, just know the following. ETF volume continues to surge. Mainstream media isn't even pushing the crypto narrative yet. The herd isn't even here yet. Bitcoin isn't at new all-time highs yet. Most altcoins haven't even broken out yet. We are just getting started. All you have to do is be patient and remain calm. Let the dumb money buy our bags while we sell near the top. And a lot of people also didn't like the fact that I called the dumb money, right? But guys, remember, these are people that are investing because Jim Cramer is telling them to. These are individuals that are following mainstream media. It's not my fault that they are realistically dumb money. They could be researching. They could be understanding where we are at. They could understand what is happening. But a lot of them are too distracted by mainstream media or distracted by the thing that is like flashy at the moment. They're watching Taylor Swift. Like, who cares about all of that? Guys, this is one of the best opportunities that we have right now. We are at the forefront of this. But also, right? I said, if you are getting excited about your altcoins moving right now, just know that the rotation from Bitcoin to altcoins didn't even start yet. And this is true, right? When we go over here and we look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin's at 52.2K. It's not even at all-time highs. Just to show you something, right? When we look at Bitcoin and we go back on this all-time chart, this is where we are at right now in the cycle. We still have to breach $60,000. And then after that, we still need to breach $65,000. And I know on TradingView it's almost $70,000. We have a little bit more to go on Bitcoin before the real fun starts for altcoins. But does that mean that we have to wait for Bitcoin? No, because of the Bitcoin pairs, which we will talk about. But also when we look at the ETFs, guys, look at this. 44,774 Bitcoin was bought and sold in week 6. Think about that. And guess what? I see retail selling every single day. For the last 30 days, I see DCENT shorting Bitcoin with leverage. Could it be that outside our little bubble, normies do not realize what is happening? My posts reach only 10 to 20K out of the 365 million X users. I wonder if there is an information asymmetry or if I'm missing something. And the crazy thing about all of this is the fact that while retail is selling, normies are buying these ETFs and they're buying them up in significant volume. Most people are not aware of this right now. But also, Bitcoin not moving. This is proof that the rotation has not started yet. Bitcoin not moved in over 6 months by realized cap percentage. At 16K, 80%. At 29K, 71%. At 51K, 63%. Current. Previous cyclical tops, 15% at 2021. 2018 was 5%, and 2014 was also 5%. We have a long way to reach the cyclical top. And yes, what this means is that this is the percentage of Bitcoin not moved in over 6 months. You could see in 2021 that we saw a very significant percentage of Bitcoin rotated out into altcoins to push them even higher. Because guess what? That's how smart money makes a ton of money. They make their money on Bitcoin initially, then they push it into altcoins to really get that last wave of profit. And again, when we look at the percentage here, 63% is the current. I think that's around like 62% right now. But this is very significant to note, especially at a time where it looks like XRP wants to move pretty heavy. Now, I'm watching a few of these levels on the upside. Specifically, I'm looking at 58.5 cents, then 62.5 cents, and then 66.5 cents. And we need a weekly candle close over all of these to actually confirm a full-on breakout. And once we reclaim 62.5 cents, we reclaim that trend line. The reason why I'm very bullish on XRP right now is not just because of the weekly, but also because of the daily. Now, I do have two outlines here, right? We are there. We are on this upward trend line. We already backtested the downtrend. This goes all the way back to December. We could see all of the taps in December. We could even see the tap in January, and we could see the breakout above this that just recently happened in the middle of the month. We backtested it perfectly, amazing backtest, and we continued even higher. Now we are watching this closely because we could either one, get a breakout above this, and this could lead us to about roughly 60.5 cents. Backtest around 58.5 cents. Again, flipping that 58.5 cent, the 786 into support, and then continuing even higher to 70 plus cents. Or we could reject here, come back down, retest the demand range, which is right around like 52.5 cents, then continue to retest about 58.5 cents, almost 60 cents, back test support yet again, which is like right around roughly 55 cents to about roughly 54.5 cents or so. And then we get that final breakout to the upside. But either way, we are preparing for a big breakout. But I'm not the only one, right? You have smart money now putting money where their mouth is, right? They are buying up XRP in significant volume, and these are Bitcoin maxis. So we're starting to see a little bit of the rotation happening. And also big shout out to Credible Crypto because he also outlined the XRP Bitcoin pair. In my last video update on XRP, I said I was not interested in it until the XRP Bitcoin pairing moved to my downside target, some 30% plus lower. Well, we are finally there and at a place where I am now interested and paying attention to it. This is also the number one reason why we are about to see smart money buying up XRP. We'll share more tomorrow, but I think it's time to pay attention to the coin with the biggest love/hate relationships in the space. And here we actually have the overall Bitcoin pair. I have this outlined as well. I've been anticipating this big move to at least the 200 weekly EMA, which is 105% off of the lows that we were at. Again, this looks bottom to me, or at least close to it. I personally think that XRP is about to shine very, very bright in this market. And I do think that a lot of the people that are bearish on XRP or just fudding it and avoiding it are going to be sidelined. And I do think that they are going to regret it heavily because remember, when XRP wakes up, it wakes up in a very, very large way. But also remember the fact that XRP now, for the first time since 2017, 2018's bull run, there's no SEC in its way. It's back on all major exchanges. There is nothing stopping XRP to going crazy. And a lot of people will say, oh, there's regulations. You know, Ripple is still dumping this, that, whatever. Guys, that's all noise. Focus on the actual chart. A lot of people don't like looking at the charts, but guess what? Sometimes the chart is the most simple thing to look at to confirm that we are about to go crazy. And when we look at the Bitcoin pair, this looks bottom to me. It looks like we are about to have a lot of fun in the market. Bitcoin is still ranging a little bit. Bitcoin dominance is still ranging as well. We're watching that closely, but for the most part, it looks like altcoins are about to have a very fun time. And remember, right? Why is HBAR significantly up, right? We talked about this yesterday, and we talked about it even before it happened. Why is, HBAR breaking out? Why are all of these altcoins breaking out? It's because of the Bitcoin pair. I outlined this. I said we just retested the trend line and rejected it on the HBAR Bitcoin pair. I wouldn't be surprised if we ranged a little bit longer, which we didn't. We actually just fully broke out. I said big thing to watch right now is the daily and weekly candle close, and the daily candle close was actually over this trend line, which confirmed that, guess what? HBAR broke out. And that's what led us to actually breaking out fully on the USD pair. And I even called for 15 to 20 cents. And I do believe that we get those levels. But the reason why we saw an aggressive move on HBAR is because of the Bitcoin pair. And now that this is starting to gain some momentum, I'm watching for a few levels. First and foremost, I'm watching for the 2022 flip. This level here at about 1,291 sats, we're watching this for momentum. Once we flip this, we should get a move like we saw back in June, where we had a breakout, bull flag formation, and then continued breakout all the way into September of 2022. Which if we go back to September of 2022, it gained some off of the lows. Again, back tested the trend line perfectly, which we recently just saw in January, the end of January and the beginning of February. But we retested this perfectly at around roughly 31.5 cents and then gained momentum to retest the EMAs. We did not get a breakout on the EMAs. We actually rejected off of the 50 weekly EMA at about roughly, this was about 55 cents. But as we see here on the XRP chart on the weekly, we regained momentum on all EMAs. So now I'm watching 58.5 cents for us to reclaim this on the weekly. Weekly candle closes this Sunday. Watching that very, very close because guess what? That's where a lot of the fun happens. We have to be a little bit cautious here because obviously we are getting to the point where we would reject, like we did see back in the beginning of January. We hit this level at about roughly 57.5 cents. We rejected all the way back down to the trend line. Would it be crazy if we did have a rejection here and we came back down to retest the trend line? It would be a test of roughly 50.5 cents before we get the big breakout. It wouldn't surprise me, and that would be our last major opportunity, in my opinion, to buy XRP around the 50 cent level before we have that big breakout to the upside. Again, we still need to focus on the Bitcoin pair. We need to focus on what Bitcoin is doing, but I do think that XRP is ready, and I do think that it's brewing. And I'm very, very excited about what's happening around the altcoin market. I do think that over the course of the next few weeks and even months ahead, Altcoins are about to go pretty crazy, and I do think that that's why smart money is buying in. We also have to make sure that we are aware that, guess what, the rotation did not even happen yet on Bitcoin. So there's still a lot of money to trickle down into altcoins. And I do believe that XRP will also see a significant amount of that, considering the fact that it is still in the top 10. It is still one of the largest projects in this space. It is still one that is in the spotlight. Everyone knows about XRP. It's only a matter of time, in my opinion, until XRP does explode and have a big bull run like it did back in 2017, 2018. Obviously not gaining the same momentum and the same percentage, but I do think that XRP will go to at least $5 to $10 this bull run. Again, that is my conservative price prediction. It could go much higher, but I'm really looking at $5 to $10, and I'm very excited for all of the XRP holders out there that have been holding strong and with conviction, because they will reap the rewards. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, this has been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.